Caution, high TDS level alert. And I'm warning you guys because not everybody may be able to survive the high levels of idiocy from the View Witches, aka the View Witches, okay? And I'm going to say something that not everybody may agree with, but not even Jesus can save these people. That's how gone they are. And yeah, there is no hope. Not with these individuals, not at all. No, none at all. The delusion is beyond us. So it is what it is. Shout out to the King Squad, the King Squad family, the King Squad elites. Smash that like button. Hit subscribe if you're new. Welcome to the channel. Be sure to smash the like button, hit subscribe. Thank you to everyone who donates to the channel and keeps me updated in emails. And we're going to get right into this. And I will do my best to not pause it too much.
So you agree with me?
I do agree with you.
All right. Well, go right ahead, Missy.
I think she hates him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay.
She's an idiot.
Okay, so we can all agree on that. That's a given. I also think that she wants to take him out. She does not want to be the first lady anymore.
They agree with you.
She doesn't want to be the first lady. She destroyed the...
You know what I want to know? Turn the cameras around, Sonny. Turn the cameras around. Show us the audience. Show us the people agreeing with you. Oh, wait, it's a soundtrack. Drop down below in the comments if you guys know it's a soundtrack. These people are so gone that they have to play a soundtrack of clapping in the background. Where is the audience at? They don't show the audience. All right. They do not show the audience. I just want to know who is agreeing with this delusion.
The Rose Garden. Who hates Christmas? Melania Trump hates Christmas. She doesn't want to decorate for Christmas. She doesn't want to have anything to do with him. She doesn't want to sleep in the same room with him. She can't tolerate him.
Allegedly.
What is wrong with you? Like, are you in their bedroom? I'm sorry, I didn't know this was a polygynous relationship. Like, I just didn't know. Like, what is going on here? What makes her think she knows what's going on? Like, I thought you were a delusional host. I didn't know you were an informant behind the scenes, inside the White House with Trump. Well, he's not even really in the White House just yet. He kind of like is 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You get the gist of what I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, seriously, like, what is going on here? What? Where is she coming from with this?
And she does.
Yeah, how do you know all this?
How do you
don't know all this.
Allegedly. That's why I say allegedly.
She told you. Well, you're fried.
Allegedly. And so I really think that this is her way of undercutting his bid for the presidency because then she doesn't have to deal with him.
But it would have hurt him more if she had just said, we all know he lost the election. Right. You know, like that would have really got it. That would have been way better.
This is how they're simpatico. Like Alyssa said, she needs the money because he's broke. So she...
I mean, really? Really? $750 in a loan. $750 in a loan. Ku Klux Kamala Harris gave to American hurricane victims. And you have the audacity to sit here and say Trump is broke. What's wrong with these people?
Wants to make the money. Now her memoir is all buzzy. Now we're all talking about it. Maybe now she's not as bad as she is. I think that she wants to take him out, and she's doing a pretty damn good job.
I totally disagree with that.
The only reason I disagree there is if Donald... We forget this. If Donald Trump loses, he likely goes to jail. We actually try the January 6th case. We actually try the documents case. I'm not convinced Melania Trump wants to see the father of her children in jail. I think she realizes...
She doesn't even sleep with him. She doesn't talk to him.
I honestly don't know anything about their personal relationship.
Man, where's the common sense at? I mean, seriously, like, what makes Sonny think that she's inside the bedroom with Trump? Like, what is going on here? Okay, and then they just condone it. Like, nobody's checking her. Nobody's fact-checking her. Nobody's, the amount of delusion allowed on this show is dangerous. This show is a bomb on the mainstream media. Okay, it's a bomb to families. It's a bomb to individuals. This show distorts the reality. This show distorts and ultimately destroys the common sense. The levels of delusion here are extremely high. All right, and to allow this to be on air is wicked. I mean, what's the end goal here? I mean, other than just continuously poisoning the mainstream.
Here's the the thing that I would say to everybody. This all started with a lie. Okay? When they brought in all those justices and they said, no, we're not going to touch it. We're not.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? And it's been lie after lie after lie after lie after lie. He continues to say, everybody wanted it. Nobody wanted this. You wanted it. You wanted to make a change because you thought this was going to put you over the top, and what you weren't expecting was to get your behind kicked on this issue because everybody didn't want it, because people know enough, because half the population is female. We know how our bodies work. So these are conversations we'll have with our doctors. We don't want to have with your vice presidential candidate.
And to Sarah's point about evangelicals and Catholics within the Republican Party, you're absolutely correct. This has been one of the most animating issues for 50 years. There's a segment of the population that wanted Roe overturned, but it's not the majority of the country. And one of the most consistent things I hear from Republican women who always they always said they were pro-life. They always generally opposed abortion when Roe was the law of the land, is that now that they're seeing what that looks like, and it's this patchwork where it's different in states and people are dying, women are losing their fertility because they can't get access to care they need. Women who even opposed abortion are coming around and realizing some access matters.
Yes.
That is where the vast majority of the country is.
But I'll take it a step further. I actually think that, and I'm Catholic, and people know my stance on abortion. I'm against abortion. However, I think...
How do you, this is where we talk about the lack of common sense. How do you, serve God or whoever you serve? How do you serve them, while serving Satan at the same time? I mean, riddle me that. Like, seriously, make it make sense. How do you sit here and say, I'm Catholic, and then you fight for, sacrificing kids? I mean, make it make sense, Sonny. Like, pick a side. All right. I'm tired of seeing you flip-flop around like a fish out of water. And she's really all over the place. This keeps people locked into the delusion. This keeps people locked into the clown house. All right. And this has to be stopped. All right. This has to be stopped. What do you guys think about this? I think it's very hypocritical. How are you, someone who's supposed to be moral, yet this is the stuff that the Demonocrats were fighting for. The Decepticonocrats, the Decepticrats, the demon rats. How is this what you fight for? But that's the God you serve. I mean, make it make sense. Pick one. Pick a side, please.
Catholics even, 51% that's been quoted, they now think, you know what? I don't care if you have an abortion, but I don't want the government to tell me what to do with my body. Well, and that is
these people are morons, and we've proven this time and time again. I mean, they're literally fighting for more government control, and it's like, what are you talking about? Like, do you understand? Look at this one. Oh my gosh. But I mean, seriously, like, they're controlled by the government. Okay. The government dictates your life already. All right. So I don't know what, false perception of freedom she has, but it's a false perception.
That took me years, as you know, Whoopi, that is a position that took me years to get to.
And can we show the audience, please?
But I believe what I believe, but I will be damned if I tell you to believe.
But doesn't this make it confusing for people?
You do tell people what to believe, Sonny. I mean, seriously.
I mean, this is the first time in 40 years that the federal ban on abortion is off of the Republican platform.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So how are people who are Republicans supposed to respond to that? I don't understand.
I think it's deliberately meant to be confusing. Donald Trump first said he was going to vote for the Florida initiative. Then he said he wasn't going to. Now his wife is pro-abortion. I think he thinks he can win the issue by being all over the place and people being unclear. So they might vote for him at the top of the
I'd like to remind all those Christians and Catholics out there that it is a much bigger conversation than just abortion.
Yes.
And if you are...
Who is clapping in the background for this nonsense? I mean, really.
If you are concerned about what this does to a human being...
You gotta be kidding me. If you are concerned about what this does to a human being. I mean, really. Are you concerned about what this does to a living human being? No, not at all. you don't even want me to really get, go in depth as to, what they're actually saying here, but I have to, be careful due to YouTube's guidelines. But I mean, this whole, false moral compass is ridiculous. I just don't understand how they sleep at night with being so hypocritical. Like, how do you look in the mirror and, accept who you are after, switching to so many sides and agreeing with so much, delusion and falsehood? How do you wake up in the morning, get in your car and clock into your job, and after, spewing out these lies and deceit for everyone to eat up? It's just ridiculous.
In their life, is this the way Jesus wants you to be?
Really? Is this the way Jesus wants you to be, Sonny? Well, yeah, Sonny Hostin and Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar. Is this the way Jesus wants you guys to be? The stuff you're fighting for, all right? When you point at somebody, right? How I'm pointing, you have 3 fingers pointing back at you. There are 3 fingers pointing back at me, okay? Just like how they're pointing back at you, all right? When you point at other people. So, you need to do like your fingers and look at yourself and then take some accountability, all right? Say, you know what? I need to see what am I really, agreeing with? What am I really saying here? Is this healthy for the public? I think not.
Is this the way Jesus wants you to act? Doesn't Jesus want you to be able to say to somebody, come over here, I know you must be going through something tough.
Absolutely.
As opposed to what we're seeing. This is insane.
Yeah, that's super cap. Super cap.
Destroy the road.
Super cap. All right. She's out here saying would Jesus would want to, come over here. And what did she just say? Let's run that back.
Abortion.
Yeah. Yes.
And if you are concerned about what this does to a human being in their life, is this the way Jesus wants you to be? Is this the way Jesus?
Yeah, that right there is pure manipulation. All right. Pure manipulation. Is this the way Jesus wants you to be? I mean, I think that Jesus would want you to sacrifice and vacuum and scrape your kids out. I mean, like, seriously. I mean, really. We're really having this conversation.
Jesus wants you to act? Doesn't Jesus want you to be able to say to somebody, come over here, I know you must be going through something tough.
Absolutely.
As opposed to what we're seeing. This is insane.
Christmas.
Yeah, like I said, Jesus can't save these people. These people are too far gone. They are too far in Pandora's box. Right? Shout out to Coach Craig Adams. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share these videos, guys. I really do try my best to keep the content PG-13, at least PG-13. I don't want to get too deep because it could get real dark real fast. And these people are in the abyss at this point, so we don't want to go as low as them. We got to keep somewhere we have to be separate from these people, these lunatics, these morons. And that's that. But drop down below in the comments what you guys think. And other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Shout out to the King Squad, the King Squad family, the King Squad Elites. Thank you to everyone who donates to the channel and keeps me updated in the emails. I appreciate you guys. Stay blessed, stay prosperous, stay safe. Drink your water. Hope everybody's making their money legally. No, this is not financial advice. And peace. I'll see you in the next one.